aren't you? Letting them know, hey, we came to play today.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Vic with the incompletion there on 3rd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
What's up, bro?
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Hey, let's go!
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. He cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Anthony Barr in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Vic, eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And this will be caught at the 30.
Get that, coach.
And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 45 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
So fucking.
They'll pitch it out to McCoy. Oh, now he rolls him over. Evades him at the 20.
Off me, coach.
On his feet.
Shaking his ankles.
And
Get him
down
off
inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now they'll try and run the sweep to McCoy. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. On 3rd down, that's McCoy. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football.
Touchdown, coach.
Outside, where they can really stretch your defense.
And it's a touchdown for the New York Giants. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tyreek Hill on the return. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Back onto the field comes the offense for the Madden Legends. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Airing it out for Olsen. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there. 59 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it first and goal to go.
82.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. On second down, here's Wentz.
Don't give me that. Oh, that's mine.
Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now Wentz. And this will be a touchdown. Antonio Brown, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Madden Legends are in for 6. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now out come the Giants. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is that balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. They'll go again to McCoy. Able to power through. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Hey, let's go.
Run game, though.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout.
Hey, let's go.
To throw, Vic. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence him.
Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Brandon Graham able to drop him for a loss of 4.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They will indeed go for it. Vic. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. The Madden legends heading back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Wentz now on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Madden legends will extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's McCoy. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Take what your mama gave you. Take what your mama gave you.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Take what your mama gave you.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for Vick. On the crossing route, complete. It's Moss. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, let's go! Eagle.
Vick operating on 1st down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. The 40, 20, 10, and it's a touchdown.
Woo! it's a touchdown.
Pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
What do you mean? This game is doo-doo.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Right 90. Right 80. And it's going to block you now. Quick. Wait.
Back to it after the pick six. Vick. He's going to air one out. He couldn't quite hold it.
Why you bullet it? Why you ain't bullet it? You would have put it right over.
So
would have been
an incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. This will be the final play of the half. Vick. He's going deep for Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's Vick. Going for the deep ball. And he bats it away.
Why my man Morris ain't jumping, blah? Yo, blah. Yeah, blah, blah. Why you ain't jumping,
Morris? That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
What's up, Mouse?
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Vick.
Whoa.
Is incomplete.
What do you mean?
Coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case,
Vic
just
don't do that. Vic don't throw like that. Stop it, slime time. Vic don't throw like that.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed
don't
once.
Do me like
what
this,
can
EA.
they do here on 4th down?
Why you gotta be so rude?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Whoa, he blitzed me, y'all.
Down he goes. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Can I get a cigarette? Tomorrow night, yeah. Tomorrow.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Please. Here, shift. 81. Put this on.
Wins to throw on second down. Man open left side is Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On second down, Davis. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line, about the 1 yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Throwing is Wentz. And this results in 6. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Madden Legends will extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point is unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. New York set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action now. Vick sliding it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bruce Smith in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
The Giants on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Here's Michael Vick. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They give him a gain of 37. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
First down, Vick shakes off the sag. Flush to his right. Flush. Now Vick stripped. He wants
Get out of here.
This is picked up by the defense. And they will take over
Get
at
out
the
of here.
26-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
Exactly. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Wentz now to throw, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Vic now after the fumble recovery. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. That was 2nd down throw for Vic. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now here's Vic. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Vic. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. Vic now. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Out now come the legends. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. Throwing on first is Wentz. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. His throw incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because like him is going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Vick will look to throw on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Hey, let's go.
A first down throw coming for Vick. He's going to let it fly.
Why you ain't throw it over
throwing
him?
another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he will take it across midfield. Again, everyone, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Here's Chandler Catanzaro ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Are you serious? The nigga quit it? I'll take a little bit. Yeah, rinse it out though. That was a quick one, huh? Give me a second for the blue screen, yeah. Told you, you're not even on. What do you mean?
again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
When these two teams met in 2015, 101 points were scored. The Giants and Saints are underway. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. First down and 10 now for the Saints offense as they get ready. Wentz now on first down. Buying time to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On second down, here's Wentz. Man open, that's Terrell Owens. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
Makes sense. First catch here in the first half for the 6-time Pro Bowler Terrell Owens, the only player in NFL history to be a first-team All-Pro for 3 different teams. That's absolutely nuts.
What? Aw, they jerking me now. Maybe.
So a first and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Shotgun now for Wentz. Dancing to his left. And some room to roam now. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They go play action here on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up second down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Play action. Now Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Now Wentz. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
I don't understand how these niggas can't.
Quarterback picks up the first down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They get it to him running left. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Wentz now on 3rd and goal. Forced out. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Telvin Smith in there to make
All that fucking fuckery you was doing didn't help you, huh? Oh, you so lucky.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they didn't come out of it with points. In a sense, they can look at positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this. I think that's how they'll go about it.
Thank you. You're giving me mad field yardage.
Field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Oh,
We
man.
spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big time return. They're set up
Yeah,
to try
I'm about to get on BO3 after this game.
Hey, let's go.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early.
And McCoy loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it, and that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Since he's going to die.
First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. This give is to McCoy. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. LaShawn McCoy taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants are in for 6. McManus's point after is good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Easy pick, and I don't know how I lost that last game.
The punter Kaiser now out to kick it away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Once again here on 2nd and 10. And the grab by Croft. And he's got room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's
Lucky, I was trying to strip that, boy.
Hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. On first down, Wentz. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On first and 10, here's Wentz. Got some real estate inside the 30, and he's got his receiver.
Strip that.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Strip that.
The Giants have it. It's picked up. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout.
Hey, look, go!
Vic on 2nd down. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Hey, let's go. Empty. Go. Empty.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Devin Smith, 47 yards.
How the fuck he was all the way open?
The Saints are able to cash in for 6. Well, what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what he's doing on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Vic now from the 50. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Stephon Tuitt in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Now a 2nd down throw for Vic. He finds McCoy, and he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Eagle, 44.
first down. Vick. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play. Vick operating on first down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. Here's Michael Vick. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. To throw, Vick. And he's got it.
Give me that, boy. Boy. Maybe that's central.
Giants are in for 6. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They show great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
2nd down, Vick. It's caught.
Let's go.
And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Hey, let's go. Quick.
This is McCoy. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Vick. Steps away to his left. They find some open field here. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Let's go. 190.
10th carry now for McCoy. Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Quick.
They just get the play off. Now Vic. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ray Lewis leading the surge there. He drops in for a loss of 6.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The way in. Touchdown, New York. Michael Vick, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me,
I'll show you how to run with the quarterback, son.
How they move the ball downfield. Very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Jakeem Grant now to return. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16.
Oh no, wrong move, wrong tackle.
Like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Dre 15, Dre 15.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Being chased out left. Going deep here for Watkins.
Oh, good, baby.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Bruce Smith in there to sack him for a loss of 6. On play action, Wentz buying time to his left. This is caught, it's cooked.
Fumble!
Look at this, big gain, but a fumble. And who's got it? The Giants. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into
He's the king in the building.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford.
Hey, let's go!
Vic readies to throw. Intercepted. Maybe the target picked off by Jair Alexander. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Here's Wentz to throw. Flushed out right. That'll go in the books as a loss of 20, and that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here. Now Wentz throwing on second down. Dancing to his left. Smith catches left side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. Big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. Wentz going to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You know, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe
and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2. Wentz forced out to his left. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Boswell on now to kick this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. A first down throw coming for Vick. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now here's Vick. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Vick now. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. They go back to the ground with McCoy. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Oh, Well, they're going to throw it here with Vic. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet? But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
That's how you run with a running back, with a quarterback.
The punter Kaiser now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Muscles him off. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
To throw is Wentz. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Mack and Jenkins. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Vic. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy. And now it's 3rd down.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. It became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they face a 3rd and 15 here following the delay of game. Now Michael Vick. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Vic now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And that score should be the proverbial icing on the old cake.
What kind of cake?
I go white cake, peanut butter frosting.
I like the way you think. And I think they may celebrate with exactly that cake when this game's over.
I'm going down to the locker room. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Hey, nah, I lost to a bum earlier, bro. I don't even understand. I think I was hungry. Nigga, look, this nigga spanked me 31-13. Yeah, I gotta win a whole bunch of games, huh? Super Bowl? Oh boy, won 12 Super Bowls. 11 Super Bowls. Renee, what's up? You on, bro? What you doing? No? You're not getting on? You getting on or not? was supposed to go undefeated, man. Yo, Renee, I guarantee. You want to make a bet? Okay. What bet? I guarantee you, I win my Super Bowl, my first Super Bowl. But I can't bet though, 'cause I'm broke. I'm a broke hoe. I only got 27K coins. If I had some coins, I would have bet you 100K. But I bet what is it? But it can't be something crazy, bro. Because if you bet me, I'll grind that. Let me see if the bet is if his bet is if the bet is something that I can handle. Alright, now go ahead. Tell me. Tell me what's the bet. Tell me what's the bet. I will not what? I will not beat you. And man, I don't know. I doubt that, bro. I mean, right now, well, I have to catch up to you. I'm just waiting. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just waiting. I've been thinking about buying them. Cause I got $100 that I've been just keeping for packs. I've been debating whether to just spend it on them what's the nah, cause then I mean, if you want, if you make your team to 84 overall, I can't even say that right now, cause I got mad slots that I need to fix. But if you make it to 84 right now, I'll play you. I'll still play you even on you gonna smoke me right now. But I bet you one thing, I'm definitely am gonna win this my first Super Bowl. I wanted to buy, but it looks like That ain't happening. I need to stop hashing over there. Where's the hash? There it goes.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
I don't know who's in my division, but there's a couple of people. I'm gonna see the overall in my division.
Ready to get us started, the punter Drew Kaiser, and off we go from Jacksonville. Short boot, taken at the 21, and they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position.
Oh, this nigga's one of those niggas. One? Oh. Weak. Oh, now we. We got that.
As they get it up past
yeah, right now I'm 3-1.
The Jaguars offense ready to go. It's 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Wentz. He sets to fire deep.
You trying to disrespect me? You trying to disrespect me?
Intercepted.
I'm playing.
Picked up by Jair Alexander.
Why are you trying to disrespect me like that?
There as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
You try to disrespect me early in the game. It's too early for that, bro. It's too early in the game to disrespect me like that.
So here's Vic following the interception. The throw right side going to be complete to Moss. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
And now look at this.
Oh.
Big gain and a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Level them, go.
Tell me I didn't just see these first 2 possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not.
Put the hit stick king on, hit stick back stick.
Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field.
82.
I'm going to try to do it again.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz.
I'm going to try to do it again.
And this one is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate, and in doing so, sent this one off target.
And New York set to take the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time,
he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
First day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations.
These kids are trying to kill my boy. Hold on.
For a good little game. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Just slow that on up. Oh yeah, and I fixed it. DreDay and Mendez. So now Terrell Davis doesn't come in on these plays. Really?
Again, it's McCoy. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline. To be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Michael Vick. And he finds Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
From the red zone now, Vick. Escaping the pressure right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. McCoy. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
From the gun, Vick. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard Jackson able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. They get it to him running left. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it...
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, it's...
And that is caught.
Easy money.
He's got it for a giant touchdown. Antonio Brown, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Sometimes it's good to just sit in the pocket and wait.
Kaiser now out to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And out.
You keep on running the time out for. There's not that much time in the world you need. Oh, that's why. What happens if you win the Super Bowl, though? It doesn't say that. Where's my Gatorade card at? Hold on. Alright. Who do you think I should keep, JJ or Michael Strahan? Cause I'll quick sell this nigga right now. I can't trade him. I can't sell him. I'll stop upgrading him right now.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be fielded at the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. They toss to McCoy running left. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, there we see one reason why Bruce Smith was a first-ballot Hall of Famer. As disruptive a defensive force as there ever was, 200 career sacks, 2 more than my college teammate, Reggie White.
He was the #1 overall pick, Bruce Smith, back in '85, and part of course, those Bills teams that went to 4 consecutive Super Bowls. On third down, Vic. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here's Vic. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And now look at this. Big gain, the fumble. It's going the other way. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here. Punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sets. Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They run it again with Williams. And an alley to run. And he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. If that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because, those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. From the red zone now, Wentz. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. And he will have a touchdown. Terrell Owens from 17 yards out. And the Madden Elites have taken the early lead.
In a very familiar sight, T.O. in the end zone. How about 3 different seasons he led the NFL in receiving touchdowns, and is the only player in NFL history to score a touchdown against all 32 NFL teams. And even crazier, he had at least 2 touchdowns against every team.
This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now out come the Giants. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now a second down throw for Vic. He's going to fire one deep. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Oh, good.
Nobody, and put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Greg Olsen, 58 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. New York set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Vic will look to throw on first down. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rob Woodson. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I think you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play. But when it doesn't work, oh, boy, you wish you hadn't.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. Wentz now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rod Woodson with a pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
With all the good scouting that goes on in the league, you would think that someone would read a few stats like this one. Rod Woodson holds the NFL record for interception return for touchdowns with 12 in his career. So why do you throw it in his ear?
They're just lucky that he didn't return that one for a touchdown. Did get the pick, though. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
A second down throw for Vic. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Brown, his first catch. It's a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's McCoy. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
Hey, let's go! Go!
On third down, Vic out of the gun. Flush to his right. And some room. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Now the toss is to McCoy running right. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Hey, let's go!
They'll try to throw it here. Vic. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Terrell Owens racking up catches in this contest, not uncommon from his playing days. We're listening to targets in bunches.
Yeah, I know a lot of people remember, maybe not the younger crowd, but back in 2000, he had 20 in a single game against the Bears, and that's the NFL record. Wentz now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Into the red zone, Wentz. And his throw is incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Throwing is Wentz. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And this will be a touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Madden Elites, they extend their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Vic now. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Third and long for Vic. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Vic to throw on fourth down. He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The Giants go on fourth but come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10. A final shot before half for Wentz. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught at the 10. And all the way down to the 9. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Good. Let's go.
Wentz now on first down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. J.J. Watt able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. On second down, here's Wentz. And the pressure gets to him again. Michael Strahan in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
Hang in there now.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He's going deep for Brown. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And that will come the offense as they take over. First down, Vic. Flushed out right. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. We know he's got the arm, but watch out for those wheels.
Kind of harkens back to guys they used to call the scrambler and the dodger. This guy can make it work with his legs.
Field opened up. He took advantage. Vic operating on first down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Second down, Vick. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. K1 short. Breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Vick. This is caught and out of bounds all the way down at the 2-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Here's Michael Vick. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Jimmy Graham, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
McManus's point after is good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The punter Kaiser now out to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Yeah, still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Well, that's how they giving it up? I'll take that. Oh, look at what happened here. At least Stargirl, what's going on? Look what just happened here. Ain't that about a Loki goal? He got kicked. Did y'all see that lucky win?
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Now ready to get us started, the punter, Drew Kaiser. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And now the Falcons on a 1st and 10, getting ready to go on offense. A first down throw coming for Vic. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run with McCoy, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Vic readies to throw. The right side going to be complete to Moss. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Vic on 2nd down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and they're going to face a 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Eluding the pressure right. And he works it to the 30-yard line.
Strip him, bro. Strip him.
8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Vick will look to throw on first down. Buying time to his left. Dancing to his left. It is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Man, home play.
20.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
He's going to get it running right. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Here's Vick, and that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. From the gun, Vick. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyler Eifert from 3 yards out. And the Falcons are in for 6. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
They will indeed go for it. Vick. And this is incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. J.J. Watt in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now a 2nd down throw for Vic. And left side here, it's Graham. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Randy Moss, 36 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. To throw, Vic. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. A perfectly executed crossing route. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Hey, let's go! Double. Eagle.
Vic to throw it. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, it's Vic. He cannot get away. Down goes Vic. J.J. Watt in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Yo, Gotti, what up, bro?
Now here's Vic. Escaping the pressure right. He makes, now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Vic again. Under pressure.
What the fuck?
In the end zone, and that's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So out come the Falcons now.
Let's go to Gotti.
Time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust
I'm
their
relaxing,
guys
bro.
in this
I'm laid back
situation
over
if they
here,
decide
you know
to
what
take
I
a
mean?
shot.
Madden EA's jerking me right now because I'm on a 4-game winning
for the
streak.
Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10. Vic now after the fumble recovery. And going deep for Hill. Now incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 2nd down.
Okay. Yeah, after this I might get on some black
So
ops for a
come
little
up
minute.
after the incompletion for 2nd down.
No, I might go eat. Take a sleep.
Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And he's brought down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Let's play. What you
Vic
do?
now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10.
Eagle 44.
Now a handoff. Running left is McCoy. And now running right through it. Rashawn McCoy off to the races. And with a clock reading
So you said, fuck you, nigga.
What an exclamation mark to the end of this 2nd quarter.
Indeed.
Sturgis adds the PAT. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Throwing, Vic. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Khalil Mack in there to sack him for a loss of 6. On 3rd down, Vic. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Here goes Vic on 4th down. And able to find Graham. Complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Vic now. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good pickup there of 22.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. Give him 30 yards there. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting, Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. It'll be Vic once more. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Vic Beasley in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Vic, 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Partner, we talked about this at halftime, but I don't think either one of us expected it to continue. Michael Vick has been bottled up in this game. This defense has done a fantastic job of containing his running ability.
It is so rare. They can never contain him back in the day. Remember?
Yeah, I'm about to switch over to Call of Duty.